Hey everyone, it's Trevor again. Just wanted to go through how some of our maps look. And so snow maps are found in Aspire under the properties, and then you click on documents. You can find that info in another video. This one, so once you have it open and it's on your phone, usually it's a PDF or a JPEG, so most phones will be easily able to open it, and then you should be able to zoom in and out fairly easily on the JPEG. So this is Lowe's in, or Rona now, Rona in Canada. If you're familiar with the site at all, it's on Hazeldean Road. Just to use this one as an example of how the maps are sort of set up. So if we zoom in, we can see the idea of the blue boxes is where you're going to put the salt bins. This one might need a couple more. It looks a little bit out of date, but then the yellow is walkways, and the red is where you pile the snow. The green line around the perimeter is the property line. So that's why I pulled this one up specifically, because a lot of people who haven't plowed this site before don't understand where the property lines are. So it's important to look at this if it's your first time at the site, and you can see that the property line actually goes along the islands on the top end. We do not plow the roadway right there. So that's number one. Number two, the snow piles are important. Obviously, we want to start at the back of every snow pile that's there. If there's any obstruction in that area, sometimes there's trailers here and so on, so take a picture of that and let us know. But that's the idea, is you start at the back. Another interesting bit on this one is that there are notes. This is a fire lane in the middle here. So we can fill up the lanes or the parking spots in this area, and then we have to leave a gap, and then we can start piling in the next area. So the gap is because fire trucks will come through this lane to get through into the next area. So just keep that in mind. Really watch for those types of things as you go through and as you learn. Another note in the back, loading dock is high priority. So to make sure that you get that done early on, because trucks show up early for these larger retail chains. They can show up at 6, 5 even sometimes, and then they get in there and then you can't clear it properly. So it's important to get that cleared out fairly early on or first thing, and then move on from there. So that's how the snow maps are set up. Is also notes, you can see like the yellow is highlighted on the on all of the shopping cart corrals. So those are required, and you can see what we need to do on all the walkways. All right, so that is this type of map. We are working on some of the newer style of map for larger properties. We're really only doing this for larger or new properties. So this is Sienna, also in Canada, and it's a little bit more detailed. So this is a new program that we have that we can highlight fairly exact areas and what needs to happen. So on this one, if we look at the if the legend is different, it's going to be here. We have temporary snow dumps in purple, permanent snow dumps, walkways. Black is the last parking area to be plowed. Orange is all the main parking areas that need to be done. And then the main laneways, which is the first priority in order to get people in and out, are in turquoise on this map. So the nice thing about this is we can shut off different areas. So I can turn off all of the yellow and just show for the plow, and I can turn off all the plow items and just show for the sidewalks. So that's why we're kind of experimenting with this. It's still the same, pinch and zoom. It'll be a JPEG, and you can go from there. So that's, don't get alarmed if you see this kind of different setup on the snow maps. Again, it's only going to be for larger properties. It will have a legend, but we're using this for Parliament Hill, Algonquin, Sienna, and a few of the newer sites like Morgard. There's one on Carling and one on Hazeldean Road. So keep an eye out for those. Again, you find them in the same place in Aspire under Documents. Thank you.